What do you think is the link between discipline and Stoicism? Could one exist without the other? These are intriguing questions that we often ponder upon, aren't they? Well, let's delve into these two concepts and see how they intertwine. Discipline, in its simplest form, is the practice of training oneself to obey rules or a code of behavior. It's about having that self-control, the mental fortitude to push through the hurdles and stay on course towards achieving our goals. It's not about restrictions, but rather about guiding one's own actions to ensure we're always moving in the right direction. On the other hand, we have Stoicism, a school of philosophy that teaches the development of self-control and fortitude to overcome destructive emotions. Stoicism is about maintaining a peaceful state of mind, regardless of the external circumstances. Now imagine combining these two powerful concepts. The result? An unstoppable force that can weather any storm and conquer any obstacle. This is what Marcus Aurelius, one of the most respected Stoic philosophers, believed in. He emphasized the power of discipline and how it intertwines with Stoicism. He once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." This quote encapsulates the essence of Stoicism and discipline. It's about having the mental strength to control our reactions and the discipline to stay focused on our goals, irrespective of the external circumstances. The intersection of Stoicism and discipline is where we find our true strength. It's where we learn to be resilient in the face of adversity, focused in times of distraction, and calm in moments of chaos. It's where we learn to navigate life's tumultuous seas with a steady hand and an unwavering gaze. So, are discipline and Stoicism interconnected? Absolutely. One without the other is like a ship without a rudder, aimless and directionless, but together they form a powerful alliance that can lead to an empowered and fulfilled life. Stoicism and discipline, two concepts that when combined can lead to an empowered and fulfilled life. How often do we fret over things out of our control? Stoicism teaches us a different way. In the heart of this ancient philosophy lies a profound truth, accepting what we can't control. Stoicism urges us to differentiate between what is within our control and what isn't, and to accept the latter with grace. This practice builds discipline as it focuses our energy and attention on actionable things instead of being wasted on uncontrollable circumstances. Take weather conditions, for example. How many times have we worried about it raining on our parade, literally or metaphorically, yet no amount of worry can change the weather. It's beyond our control. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to prepare for the possibility of rain, to bring an umbrella perhaps, and then let it be. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Remember, focusing on what is within our control builds discipline and reduces unnecessary stress. Have you ever held on to something so tightly that it began to hurt? Stoicism proposes a solution. Imagine being in the grip of envy over a friend's vacation photos on social media or a co-worker's shiny new car. These feelings stem from attachment, an emotional tie that can cloud our judgment and let our emotions run wild. Stoicism, however, encourages us to practice detachment. Detachment is not the same as indifference. It is a conscious decision to not let external factors control our emotional state. It's like being in the eye of the storm, calm and composed, while everything outside might be in chaos. By practicing detachment, we build discipline. We learn to control our reactions, to maintain a steady mind, even when faced with the temptations of materialism or the green-eyed monster of envy. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Remember this when you find yourself slipping into emotional turmoil. Detachment is not about not caring, it is about maintaining perspective. What if discomfort wasn't something to avoid, but something to embrace? Ponder on this for a moment. The Stoic philosophy encourages us to do just that. Embracing discomfort is a powerful way to build discipline. It's about stepping out of your comfort zone, pushing your boundaries and promoting growth. Consider this common scenario. You're in a tall building and you have the option to take the elevator or the stairs. The elevator is easy, comfortable and quick. The stairs, on the other hand, are strenuous and time-consuming. But by choosing the stairs, you're choosing discomfort. You're pushing your physical boundaries, challenging your endurance, and in the process, building discipline. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The obstacle is the way." In other words, the discomfort, the challenge, the obstacle you face is not a hindrance, it's an opportunity for growth, for resilience, for discipline. So remember, embracing discomfort is the path to growth and resilience. So far, we've covered 3 Stoic ways to build discipline. Let's delve into the remaining 7. The 4th way is living in accordance with nature. For the Stoics, this meant living in accordance with reason and virtue, which they believed to be the highest attributes of human nature. In today's context, it could mean acknowledging our inherent human limitations and working within them rather than against them. For instance, if you're naturally a night owl, you might find more success in scheduling your most important tasks for the evening, rather than forcing yourself to become a morning person. 5th on our list is practicing mindfulness. This is about being present in the moment and not allowing your mind to wander to the past or future. It's about focusing on the task at hand, not what you'll have for dinner tonight or the meeting you have tomorrow. Mindfulness can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to focus on your breath, to bring your attention back to the here and now. 6th, we have valuing virtue above all else. This is a call to focus on our character and moral qualities above external factors like wealth or status. It's about asking yourself, what kind of person do I want to be? And then living in a way that aligns with that vision. It's like choosing to recycle even when no one is watching because you value the virtue of environmental stewardship. Our 7th principle is understanding the impermanence of things. This is about recognizing that everything in life is temporary and subject to change. It's about not becoming too attached to material possessions or even our own successes. Just like the seasons change, so too will our circumstances in life. It's like not letting a job loss devastate you because you understand that it's just a temporary setback and not a permanent state. 8th, we have practicing negative visualization. This is a technique that involves imagining worst-case scenarios in order to reduce anxiety and prepare for potential challenges. For example, if you're nervous about a big presentation at work, you might visualize forgetting your lines or stumbling over your words. This allows you to mentally prepare for these potential setbacks and reduce their power over you. 9th, we have the practice of self-denial. This is about intentionally denying yourself of certain pleasures or comforts in order to build resilience and self-discipline. It could be as simple as skipping dessert for a week, or as challenging as taking cold showers every morning. It's like training for a marathon where you have to deny yourself of immediate comfort in order to achieve a greater goal. Finally, the 10th Stoic way to build discipline is reflecting on one's actions. This is about regularly taking time to look back on your actions and decisions and evaluate whether they align with your values and goals. It's like keeping a journal where you record your daily activities and reflect on what you did well and what you could improve on. These are the 10 Stoic ways to build discipline, each with its unique value in our lives. So how can these Stoic practices empower us and build discipline? Let's recap. The 10 Stoic principles we've discussed today are not just philosophical ideals. They are practical tools for molding a disciplined mind. They teach us to accept what we can't control, to detach from our desires, and to embrace discomfort. When we apply these principles, we find ourselves better equipped to tackle everyday challenges. We're more focused and committed to our goals, and we're more resilient in the face of adversity. Our peace of mind is no longer at the mercy of external circumstances. Imagine how much more fulfilling our lives could be if we were not constantly swayed by fleeting emotions or external pressures, if instead we were guided by a disciplined mind, grounded in Stoic wisdom. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Let's cultivate discipline and stoicism for a quality life.